I love having them around. Okay.
You mentioned the ZSS, though.
I did. I did see the ZSNs.
And I guess we just want to... I guess we'll see what Falln's going to go for here.
Yeah. I mean, I assume that ZSS is coming out because of the ability
Well, remember, the Kirby didn't work.
Right. But I assume ZSS is coming out because of his ability to stay on Dan's face.
This is something that's interesting, though, about this matchup. Is you don't have that get-out-of-jail-free. You can get up tilted for days.
Yes.
This is letting him play pretty safe, but it might not even matter. Dan is just getting so much mileage out of these habits from Falln.
Just like Dan, like I said, Dan needs to be...
These double bears.
I don't know if he just got a new library card or something like that, but the man's reads are on point today.
Especially in this particular matchup.
Yeah, like...
Some of his reads against Falln in that first set were so impressive.
The thing about this is that Falln is normally an unreadable player. Like, because he's so smart, he's always like thinking about what options he's done and what he could do. So the fact that Dan is getting these reads just is a testament to how good he's been playing. And Falln, though, with this ZSS matchup, maybe not a great choice.
Well, the numbers say he's in the lead, or the numbers say Dan's in the lead.
Yeah.
We've talked about how good I am at numbers.
You are the anti.
What?
Whoa, okay.
We're in the sky.
Shout out to Sakurai's physics there.
What a great cleanup by Dan.
Wow.
I was about to say that it looked like ZSS was not in the lead, but with that rage, anything could happen with that Stairway to Heaven.
And right now, though, that is out of the question.
This losers finals match.
Yeah, and again, to anybody watching in California that is a fan of Falln, I don't mean to make it sound like he's playing bad, because that is why I'm shouting out what Dan is doing here, because it is so impressive against a player the quality of Falln. Like,
yo! My God!
Dunk City!
Down throw up air fair!
That was shades of Wisconsin Fonz. That was shades of Ally. That was amazing.
Dan's just saying, that CSS was cute, man.
Yeah, but let's not ever see it again.
But let's send it to the Shadow Realm.
Okay,
Kirby again! Okay, Falln trying out everything.
But to finish up what I was saying is that a player the caliber of Falln, I never expect him...
He's trying the exact same counter pick.
I never expect him to be on the bad end of these kind of matchups. So I'm
exactly. He doesn't seem like the player who would get tilted, but maybe that's something that's happening right now.
That's happening.
And he's doing that ally combo, 27% real quick.
Falln, though, making... wow, using these, you know... you got to imagine that when you are a Kirby, that you have to know every single kill setup that you have out of these combos. And with a player that is as smart as Falln is, like right there, detail to grab to forward air to up B.
Yeah, that was cute.
That was outstanding.
Oh, that's a very clean nair trade.
Yeah, Falln has to know all these things, so I'm really surprised that, I mean, he's
been live in this character.
That he wasn't able to clutch it out, actually, in the first one with Kirby, because he is showing what his Kirby is.
This is already going better. Like, Dan just went on a pretty decent run, but this is already going better than that, that game 3 of that set. He's going to take his hat. No, he doesn't take his hat. He just takes the 10% or so that comes with shooting him back out on the stage.
Yeah, I am just in shock right now that Falln is going with this Kirby and doing so well with it.
This has been the tournament of the Kirbys. Although none of them did make top 8, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, Prince Kirby did make it over there in top 8 doubles, and that's
Prince Kirby and Triple R were in doubles.
So we saw some Kirbys. Midwest land of the Kirbys.
Minnesota, specifically.
That's true. And apparently California, because Falln's Kirby right now.
Kirby's not looking bad.
I mean, he's got a 60% lead on this guy.
Is that enough?
Now.
Yes.
That will do it.
That would be the reason for Dreamland.
Absolutely. Low ceilings, high platforms, and that awesome up throw that Falln
Dan
had.
isn't really able to get.
Oh, Dunk City, boys!
I was about to say he's not being able to land any of these smashes. He needs to find another way to get a KO.
Wow, that was coming from like half court. That was like Space Jam final seconds right there.
Oh yeah.
He read that from decades away.
Dan's been drinking his secret stuff.
Apparently.
He's going to get some up tilt here. Back air. Very good down air to break out of that string.
Yeah, he tries to get followed up with an up tilt there, but really should have gone with a forward tilt.
And he gets another grab and another up B. Quick 16 or so percent, I believe is the number from down throw up B. It's not like the highest number you can get out of a combo for Mario.
Falln trying to predict a jump out of that throw and doesn't get it.
And there's big damage.
I always feel so bad when Kirby gets hit because it is
He cries.
He's shrieking in pain.
You think you'd feel bad when Ness gets hit, but it's just annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, God, Ness, what are you doing?
But yeah, Kirby. Oh, good air dodge read.
Yes, excellent there by Falln. Making sure he can get it back onto the stage. Back into this neutral.
Randy forward smashes up and down from GGA.Dan here. Oh, and that's
that does not break shields very well.
It doesn't, but he was holding that for a while. That was close.
And he gets the roll. But not enough yet.
Wow, okay, Dreamland.
Falln has the second life.
Dreamland just sort of
decided to be melee for a second.
I really expected that to hit because that was partially charged too.
And these players both are just playing so careful. This neutral.
Another
Dan gets the reverse.
And Falln immediately just adjusting there.
This Mario might be tilting Falln. I've never seen him be like this.
Falln is such a strong player, and just Dan has an answer at every turn.
And he plays like Zenyu.
Yeah.
Zenyu's Mario. Oh, he might be playing Sheik in that matchup.
Dan has had an answer in every situation.
Yo, I see those. I see those E2C2 easies in the chat. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Okay, so we're sticking with the Dreamland, and we're going with Rosalina.
Rosalina, you got to imagine.
We're either back to the wall, you go to the main.
You're down 2-0, you're in losers finals. This is your tournament game. You go with your comfort. And you go with who you're best with.
Like, Falln will be disappointed with third.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's that kind of person.
He expected to win, and he said it like when I interviewed him before this tournament. He absolutely came in expecting to win. So this would be a huge upset here.
Back throw, again, so good at killing Luma. And a good dash attack there. Mario actually doing a lot of work against the woman who might be stealing his heart away from Peach.
Yeah.
I do describe this matchup as a lover's quarrel.
It is a lover's quarrel, because especially if we get a Super Mario Galaxy 3, which would be terrible, but...
You don't like Super Mario Galaxy?
I don't like that there would be 3 of them, because I'd like to see some uniqueness from Nintendo.
True.
Just I'm really enjoying the uniqueness from Dan here, changing up his approaches in this matchup.
Yeah, this is, I think that the platform layout here is actually just a little bit more beneficial for Mario. Comparing it to Battlefield's platform layout, Battlefield's a little bit more claustrophobic.
Yeah,
there's a little bit less gaps between each platform.
The platforms are definitely a little bit higher here, especially on that top platform.
Although the ceiling, again, is the advantage that you trade off. Oh, a little.
But no punish. No ability to punish there.
And he gets the third one!
Dunks!
The crowd goes wild!
Oh, and unfortunately, the camera is not showing.
Oh, the camera is on what was Melee / PM.
And yeah, if you were to shift slightly to the left, which we don't need to worry about doing, but there is definitely some crowd. Chicago boys coming out for their man.
Is this going to be another 3-0?
This would be
That'd be insanity for Dan here. He goes for another back air, and the dash attack kills another Luma. The Luma Slayer. GGA.Dan. Up tilt,
no follow-up.
Yeah, I don't mind that so much, actually. Dan, he's just trying to space here. Ooh, is that going to be the stock?
Okay.
No, he will get his jump back.
Oh,
there's a true spike from Falln.
Speaking of dunks, great stuff there from Falln.
Falln says, anything you can do, I can do just as effectively.
At least as well. Maybe not better, because you can't get hyper than the Mario dunk, but wow, that was super impressive from Falln.
Oh, that's actually kind of tricky to land.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, nice up B there. Get out of jail for free.
Yeah, and the most impressive thing about Dan here is that Rosa does have a positive matchup, in my opinion, against...
I would describe it as even.
I think I got to give it to Rosa here because she has so many options against preventing Mario from landing. And but Dreamland, though, not really working in her favor in that
This is actually the closest game these two have played. Would you agree with that?
I would absolutely agree with that. I mean, we're at last stock, even percent. On
up airs. This is scary here for Dan. He's gonna sit and shield forever. Maybe get poked. Maybe it was a drop. Oh, the second hit of that nair landing. That's gonna prevent any punish.
And a down tilt.
Does have his jump.
Oh,
does make it back.
Shout out
okay.
to Smash 4 Magnet Hands.
Magnet hands. Falln playing very impressively in this neutral right now. And he gets the up smash.
That's and that'll take it.
Not the set.
That's the game.
That's the first game Falln's taken off of Dan all night.
So that is he is 5-1 round against Dan. Let's see if he can run it back again. You think where do you think Dan's going here?
4-1. No. Oh, because these are best of 5s. Math, y'all. So there's a crowd. How we doing, crowd?
Shout out to Aggro and Xylac there. But where do you
Shout out to all my Chicago. You see the GGAs?
Yeah,
sitting in the back?
absolutely. So we're going to Final Destination here, which a great pick from Dan.
I agree with this wholeheartedly. Definitely right where he wants to be. He's got plenty of space to just find his way in whenever he can. Get around these landing coverage options. But right now, Falln looking pretty good at the start here. And that jab to, I think it's dash attack on Luma to grab, is going to do a lot of...
Great spacing there from Dan. And oh, what a smart play, knowing that once you got him separated, to go and kill that Luma to put Rosalina at a disadvantage.
And now here you're just going to see Falln space. He does not want to deal with any aggro while he doesn't have Luma. That jab's going to read that. Oh, so close.
Doesn't quite get the read on that one.
Good diversion there from Falln.
Has Dan's library card expired?
Maybe.
Maybe, because that is a kill.
Insane kill out at the top. He's going to go straight for that Luma. Luma is gone. Dan can try again to make this offense work.
Keeps his jump.
Tries to land with fair. That was a little interesting.
Yeah, not the. I think he should have landed with
pivot grab. Very well working out against that aerial. And Dan, yeah, he's been missing those hard reads that were getting him so much work games 1 and 2 and that entire winner's semis set.
Is it possible the download's complete now? Like
maybe
he win his secondaries to try and Luma, the golden Luma.
Good patience there by Dan, and again the magnet hands will get him back to the stage.
I
thought that up smash landed.
I did too. That was a meaty up smash on Luma, unfortunately. Back throw
coming out.
I think he wanted to try and wait and try and catch Luma with that, but
what?
Going for the Luma shot.
What on earth was that?
Yeah, I've actually seen him do that a few times to put Luma in mid stage to help him get safety in the.
I was talking about the dash attack, weird knockback hitbox.
Okay.
And that up smash will land.
All right.
That is the stock he needed.
Dan at 93% here. Rage is a good thing for Mario in this situation, but
it might mess up some of his low percent combos.
That is true. Once he builds percent.
Right now, just spacing out. Up B, perfect option to beat that out.
And there goes Luma. All right, down throw.
These up Bs might be all he can get with this Rage. Those up tilt combos might be messed up a little bit. Rosalina's going to run away. Up air, back air, not landing. And look at how big of an advantage state this is for Mario. But perfectly timed Luma into up smash.
Yeah, and Falln doing a really good job playing keep away, waiting for Luma to come back. Not going full stage difference. Just
I like that.
Staying quarter, half stage away, so that once Luma comes back, he can go right back on the offensive.
Back throw. Ooh, good tech. But the up smash coming out here, that won't be enough.
That was actually that was 100% necessary tech. If he hadn't got that, it would have been lights out.
Yes. And right now, Dan's going to get back on the stage. He's got to find a way to get some offense going here. And the onus is on him to approach. And we're just going to see these nair walls, looks like, from Falln.
Getting a little roll happy.
3 won't be enough.
Dan getting a little roll happy. Not able to land.
Nice catch there by Falln. He's going to force a game 5. We have a set, ladies and gentlemen. Dan wants that rematch with him, GG. He also wants to make sure that he has that positive record on Falln.
Yeah. So, Dan, I'm a little worried that Dan might be a little shaken here.
He needs to take a moment to compose himself, I think.
Yeah.
And he knows that FD is the right choice. He just needs to play it smart.
No, I'm really surprised that he's not also not going with a Omega with walls to help his recovery with maybe wall jumping.
It doesn't necessarily help because the wall jump is pretty easily punishable. He's charging the flood a little bit. Dash attack comes out here from Falln. And you're right, like these landings from Dan have just been where he's been getting all of this damage.
He's not as crisp as he was.
No, he goes to up smash, forward smash the Luma. It wasn't quite the right option.
Yeah, Dan seeming
gets the down throw to up E.
Off his game a little bit right now. Not as crisp as he was in the winners final set.
And at the beginning of this one even.
Yeah.
He needs to find just an opportunity, because he can take his reads as far as they'll carry him. He just needs to find an opportunity to get one. He misses that shield grab,
there goes Luma, though,
unfortunately for him.
He's got the opportunity to put on some damage here.
Falln here going to just try to retreat. You're going to use all of the mileage on this stage.
Whoa!
What the heck was that?
He hit him
Sweet
with,
spot, right?
Yeah, he hit him with the exact frame that it starts up on and has the most amount of knockback.
Again, Dan needs to land here. That stock was a very impressive stock.
It's absolutely what you need.
But he needs to get extra credit. A good roll to get up.
That was basically the ally. That
was the ally.
Yeah.
And he gets the shield of jab 1.
And he's going for that Luma. Oh,
unfortunate
Luma gets sent
break.
the wrong way.
Unfortunate break for him, that Luma.
I do like that Dan is going for Luma, like when he separates them. It's such
Luma's
a smart
dead
play.
now. This is actually huge here.
All right, Dan. Oh.
The kill power from Rosalina is severely nerfed when there's no Luma. But
that's a dead Mario.
He doesn't have his jump. That is actually the stock. We have last stock for both players. Game 5.
Losers finals here at Kings of the North 4. Falln from California versus Dan from Illinois.
Anything can happen.
Anything is
we
possible.
Get the break out of the grab with the Luma. Jab 3 coming out here from there. Mario. He's gonna nice recovery there. That was actually a sticky situation. And he uses the forward smash the wrong way.
Oh, wants the dunk.
That would not have been a spike regardless.
No, but he might have been able to spike him
damage.
into the stage and then go with like an up air, up B through that.
Good spot dodge there from Dan. He's pressuring him off the top.
Him.
Luma's back. This is Falln's opportunity. He has to keep this Luma, and that can be so tricky against Mario.
Yeah, Mario has a lot of tools for getting rid of
this
Luma.
This game can ride or die on Falln's Luma.
Shout out to Fast and Furious.
Oh, looking for a read. Doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, now it seems like almost that Falln is the one that's playing a little shaken right now. Not expecting Dan to be able to regain his composure in Game 5.
What was that sequence? Oh.
Oh, able to land there. Gets a back air. Oh, wanted the grab. He wanted that grab.
A grab ruined there by Falln. Anything can happen. This is both these players playing like their tournament is on the line here. That's a dead Luma. This is Dan's opportunity.
Going real high up in the air.
And he gets the up smash!
And
Dan takes it 3-2!
Midwest holding it down.
Dan looking real excited about that win.
Okay.
And you can hear the crowd, very pleased.
Happy with Dan. Shoutouts to GGA.Dan for taking it.
Oh my God! How can you play
3-2 against Falln?
That was a crazy set.
That was absolutely insane.